Om Shanti and Happy New Year again. Welcome to the next normal. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. We're in 2025. Take a breath. We did it. I have no idea how we survived 2024, but we did. And you know what that means? We're going to survive 2025 too. If you're like me, statistics have shown that when you make a New Year resolution on New Year's Eve, 50 to 40% of us actually fulfill it, versus if you made some sort of a resolution in between or way back ahead, or you didn't even think of one. So now they're saying that if you really think of something for your life, if you have put an energy, thought is energy. Energy attracts. The attraction manifests something. Thought is energy. Energy creates this vibration around your whole field of life. That energy attracts people, places, circumstances, finance, health, situations. It's an energy. Now that doesn't mean everything that's going good or going bad for you, it's all because of you. Yes and no. It is because of you, but there are other people around you carrying their own collective energy. And that energy also comes into your space. And that energy also manifests. So let's say your resolution was to eat bananas. And your husband's resolution is to eat apples. You got bananas in an apple place, or he got apples in a banana place, but you don't like apples. He doesn't like bananas. How do these both energies coexist? And your New Year resolution was to eat bananas. His resolution, I just want to eat apples. I don't even like bananas. How do you live together? How do you find a way? One of the things that I've learned on my journey, and it's a journey, when I first became awakened on my spiritual journey, my communities, the Brahma Kumaris, that's the tribe that I feel a resonance to. It's a tribe that I have some deep-rooted karmas with. And it's a tribe that benefits a lot of my higher ideals, purpose, especially the focus on seva, service. I'm in the tribe of the Brahma Kumaris. My awakening of God's energy of light, that supreme power, happened through Brahma Baba. It might happen for you through Christ, through Buddha, through Abraham, through Muhammad, through Mother Teresa, through your grandmother, through your next door neighbor, through one guy told me he looked at a whale in Nova Scotia and something popped open for him. The point that I'm making is there's an energy that emerges in our consciousness, in our personality. For me, I gave the credit to Brahma Baba because Brahma Baba was the one who caught the thought of God's light and opened up this incredible vortex called the Brahma Kumaris, where people from all walks of life come in to deepen their relationship to God and themselves. It's huge. Once you come to understand the energy in the Brahma Kumaris spiritual movement, you will recognize how powerful it is. And this is not a commercial. I am not making an advertisement. I'm telling you my personal reality. You won't understand it, though, until you're deeply seeped into it. On the outside, it might look like the energy of just another organization, another movement, another group. It is not. It is the same as many groups that have a space that people can come and be positive. But I have not encountered an organization that is so consistent. Monday through Sunday, there are morning classes live at all of our 9,000 centers. Think of the energy. It starts from Fiji in Australia. It starts all the way from over there. And the same class is read here in America, and then I think it ends in California or Hawaii. Okay? So the same class in the morning is an energy that is a thread. These students over here, this students, this students. And then everyone at the end of the day has been focusing on a particular energy of self-transformation. Huge. The Catholic Church doesn't do it. The gurus of India are not doing it. The mosques are not doing it. There's a group of millions of people who are listening to the same teachings every morning, and that energy and that vibration is building. What is the purpose of that, you might ask? To create a golden age, a world where every citizen in the world has equal rights, spiritual empowerment, financial attainments, naturally, because it comes first from the energy of the soul. You look at the world today, and everybody's running after the energy of power, position, greed, more wealth, but nobody's focused on the energy of spiritual integrity, personality integrity, character development. Have you noticed? So the new year is upon us, and I'm sure you've thought about something that you really want to do for yourself, something you'd like to achieve for your life, something you'd like for the family to achieve around you. And you look at your family and you see them in a specific energy field. You look at your colleagues at work, they're in an energy field. Please stop watching the news. But if you do, you look at the news and there is a particular energy. I have stopped watching, let me be honest. I now only watch the news maybe once. I can't calculate, every 3 or 4 days. And when I do, maximum, swear to you on my life, 10 minutes, if that much. I get caught up by my friends, or if I happen to be just on my phone and I just tapped into my Twitter or whatever, something, or my emails. It's always some news report, and I see it for a minute, and because I'm not really on social media much anymore. But I've moved away from that energy of news, but I did hear about the New Year's Eve guy that drove through a whole crowd of people and killed quite a many. So just imagine, as the news sends that message for the beginning of the year, how people are feeling energetically. Just imagine the news sending a story and the Capitol Hill getting an electric lightning bolt on top of the Capitol Hill dome. People start to think in this energy of fear, anger, rage. That's how they're starting their new year. But let's say those same people made a resolution. Oh, in 2025, I want to be so happy and healthy. I want to make $1 million this year. If you felt that energy of the beginning of the year, you have now slowed down your ability to manifest that. Because now a foreign energy, an outside energy that's not connected to your resolution or the energy of your pure thought that you created your resolution for 2025, the negative energy from outside, you have felt it, and now that has created a wall, a block, or it's kind of pulled you back. It's going to hold you back. It's going to push you down. Energy starts with a thought. Now, for 2025, as we move into this era, my question to you, I'm going to lean in. Are you really serious about the resolution that you created for this year? Are you? And when you woke up on January the 1st, and now it's January the 2nd, are you energetically still committed to the thought that you created to benefit your own life? Are you committed? Or did you just make your resolution, turn on the news, I can't believe they did this, who is this? And then you turn to your wife or your husband and you're complaining, and then you're doing this and then you're doing that. And then you're frustrated with yourself because you're not committed to the resolution you promised yourself. What is the energy in you that is stopping you from fulfilling what matters to you? This is your year, if you want it to be your year. And whatever old ideas and whoever traumatized you in the year before that, forget them. Remember the people who inspired you, who lifted you up, who gave you an opportunity, who taught you something about your strengths and your value. Bring that into the energy of your resolution. I learned so much when my mom passed away in May, that I am a person of great character. I'm not saying that I questioned my character, but sometimes you don't know who you are until you are deeply tested. And in the way that I honored her dementia, her passing, and the throwing of her ashes in the river, myself, Santosh, Divya, Rashmi, Shobha, Antonia, David, the entire family. And if I didn't mention your name, don't take it intentionally. It's a long list. It's just that they live with me. But everyone intentionally and purely honored her. They showed me their character. And they showed me who they are. And I will always remember that. That I'm surrounded by some of the most beautiful, genuine, truthful, intentional, good people. Who created that? My thought energy. I want that. I want good, intentional people in my life because I am that. So I throw that to you for the new year. As you move forward, I'm going to lean into you again. Are you serious about the thought energy you created to make a commitment that this year is really one of your best? And the importance of sustaining the energy. You don't take in foreign energies that are not yours to take. You don't. You will bump into it. I was not planning to bump into that news thing. I was looking for a meditation. I love the relaxation of visuals, countries, and when I'm working, I just love to hear the mantras, the sounds of beautiful music, beautiful images while I'm working because it relaxes me. I don't want that energy in me. Sometimes you pass through it and you stop. What's going on? I know it's interfering with my force. That's not where I'm going in this year. So here's my advice to you. Write 3 things on a piece of paper. Write 3 inner energetic thought patterns that will support and sustain your resolution. Again, 3 thought patterns that will support the energy in the making of your resolution. You will know what it is. If my resolution was to create $1 million this year, my thought energy is, I see it and I will move to where I can create that opportunity. If my resolution was, by the end of this month, my body is in optimum health, my thought energy is, love your body now. Attachment will not take care of the body. Love will take care of your body. You have an idea? So write 3 thought forms on a piece of paper that will sustain or support the energy of your resolution. Print it, put it on your phone label, so every hour when your phone rings, you can see it as a reminder. Put it on the refrigerator so you can see it. Put it by your bed. When you wake up, you see it. And the reason why this is very important, we're very forgetful beings. And we will automatically go back to 2024, the person who we hated or who created hell in our lives. Or we will keep looking at stupid information on the news. Or we will keep focusing on things that are of no substance. And by the end of this year, we feel frustrated. We didn't get our resolution. But you made a promise to yourself. And you broke the promise. Why? Come on. Find your strength. It's an energy in you. So let's take a moment of reflection. Just 1 minute of a thought process. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. This is your second day of a new year, 2025. It's been 2 days. Have you already gone against the energy of your resolution? Be honest, yes or no? Number 2, are you ready to serve the energy required to fulfill your resolution? Yes or no? And number 3, when the show is over, do you promise to write your 3 thought forms to sustain the energy of your resolution? And lastly, do 1 thing every day that is connected to your resolution. Just 1. Just 1. And if you can't do 1 thing to support your resolution, think it. Just think it every day. And of course, I'm going to tell you, keep Baba's light with you on the journey. God's light is the love that will fuel the energy to fulfill your resolution. And without the energy, you're going to feel like you're on your own. It's difficult. Any foreign adverse energy can come and distract you from your focus. Come back. Come back to Baba's light. Come back to your 3 thought forms to support your energy for your resolution. And stay focused. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. All right. Let's go to our AI, Awakened Intelligence, and just take a little brief review on what is the whole energy of spiritual energy. It is a concept that encompasses the subtle, intangible essence believed to connect individuals to a higher power, the universe, or their inner selves. It's often regarded as the life force or divine essence that transcends the physical and material world, influencing emotional, mental, and your spiritual well-being. Key characteristics of your spiritual energy. It's a universal life force. Number 2, intangible nature. Number 3, connection to higher realms. Number 4, it's inner balance and harmony. Number 5, expressions and sources of spiritual energy. Meditation, which you do with me every morning. Prayer, a devotion, similar. Nature, creative expression. Service and love, which is big for me. I hope it is for you. Spiritual energy in practice, it creates healing. Chakras and meridians are open and healthy. It creates manifestation. Spiritual awakening. The benefits of nurturing your spiritual energy. Enhanced inner peace, increased clarity, strengthens relationships, resilience. Connection to God, the divine. Spiritual energy is deeply personal, and it varies across cultures and individuals. Engaging with it mindfully can enrich life and foster a sense of interconnectedness with the universe. Wow, wonderful, isn't it? So your energy is in your own hands. It's not somebody else's responsibility. So if you keep taking in energy that's foreign, that's not connected to your resolution or your goal, you are the only one slowing down your manifestation of your abundance and fortune of living. All right, do we have a Sister Gita effect? Let's listen to our Sister Gita and hear what jewels she will offer our energy.
Value wisdom. To be prepared for the test of life is to be wise. Let's contemplate on that. We usually prepare for the test of life only after being faced with the test itself. Then, although we try hard, we are unable to make full preparations, and we therefore find it difficult to experience progress. To anticipate and be well prepared beforehand is to use your inner resources well. Let's apply it. In order to move forward constantly, I need to be prepared well in advance. I can only do this when I keep learning from all my past experiences. With this inner preparation, I can face all life's tests. I have all the weapons I need to deal with the present situation. How wonderful. This is wisdom. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Today's blessing for you: may you be an elevated renunciate like Brahma Baba was, and finish any consciousness of the ego of I. Renunciation of relationships and of material comforts, it's not a big thing. However, to have the feeling of wishing to keep others ahead of you, to inspire them, to uplift them in every task and in your every thought, that is a sign that you have finished the consciousness of the ego of the I. Big assignments, right? Thank you everyone for joining in today, and my pure wish for you this year, and of course for your whole life, is that you really enjoy the purpose of your existence. It's something that I feel for myself too. I just want to live a good life. Don't want to hurt anyone, and I don't want to be hurt by anyone. But I just want to value my moments and live them with respect and love and honor, don't you? Don't you want to stop serving this Maya? Anger, lust, greed, attachment, and ego. It's responsible for all the suffering in the world. Poverty, violence, rape, genocide, greed, lies, deception, corruption. All the things that you don't want to ever have happen to you or your children. So the more you raise your vibration, that will get less. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't give anyone permission to take away your happiness. And just keep loving everybody the same. Om Shanti. Have a great day.